Hey everybody.
Hey guys.
Welcome back to episode 4.
It seems
all the losses blur together. It's just a depressing mess. But we're back.
Yeah.
So, I guess the state of Masher Rehabilitation Union is that we're having an identity crisis all around.
Yeah. I don't know. It's nothing new for me.
Who'd you work on all week?
Paul, actually. I said I would be Heihachi, and I used him for half the week.
Wait a minute.
Up until the point where I realized I suck with him.
Right.
So, 10 minutes. And then I started messing around.
You just brainstormed the rest of the half of the week?
Yeah. The way I practice is more Zen practice. It's mostly in my head, and then training room, and then I never play online. So maybe
in training room, it's really easy to get that first hit, right?
Yeah, and in my head, I'm amazing. I can get perfects all the time when I'm like doing theoretical stuff.
Right.
It's like beautiful mind, just like
how you like dumb combos. Speaking of theoretical, I spent my week playing Hugo, and I had given up on him. I want to say around Friday, and then cross counter video came out with Mike Ross and Claky D, and Claky D did some magic with Hugo, and it would look really easy, and I'm like, okay, fine. And then a guy whose name I don't remember, I apologize, wrote up a Hugo, basically a Hugo guide for game facts, and it was posted on the front page, and it was really good. Thank you to you know who you are, but it was really good. So I'm like, okay, it broke down everything I needed to know. But the combos are a jumbled mess of quarter forward circle punch, or quarter forward, I can't even say
or half circle.
Half circle. No. For him, it was all Hadouken and Hurricane kick motions.
Okay.
But normally we do Hurricane kick, it's backwards Hadouken and kick, right?
Yeah.
Well, for Hugo, it's backwards Hadouken and punch, and forward Hadouken and kick. And I've been programmed to do it the other way around for the last 20 years. So it's just it's a mess. Hugo's way harder. I can't use him. Well, let's not talk. Let's just jump right in.
Let's get into it, and we'll show you one of the matches where I was actually Heihachi before I completely gave up.
Right.
You can see why you'd probably give up too if you were this bad.
Yeah. This is let's just jump right in. Here we go. So I'm Hugo, and you're Heihachi.
Yes.
I believe I'm on point, because you're not allowed to be on point anymore.
Yeah, we played a few where I could not tag him in.
Right.
It's terrible.
If anybody's going to be the scumbag, I want it to be me.
Yeah. I think at the time, yesterday you equated it to, it's like watching my mom play Super Mario Brothers. It was like the equivalent of me jumping into ditches, running backwards and running head on into Goombas.
Running straight into Goombas, dude. Or never using the run button, just walking around and trying to jump. Okay, so here we go, Ryu, of course. But he's got a Heihachi too.
Like Maze Demons.
Now, my main problem with Hugo is it seems like the only way to get in with him is to jump. And the people that everybody pick, Ryu, Kazuya, Ken, Guile,
they have anti.
All you have to do is hit down fierce and you blow Hugo up.
Yeah.
I know you're supposed to charge up the lariat move with Hugo to get some super armor or whatever, but it's easier said than done. He has no mobility.
Yeah, after playing this, I realized my Heihachi is terrible because this guy, he's not doing anything fancy. He's just
it seems to me like you were on defense the whole time. If this was a sport, it was football.
Yeah.
And he just went the length of the field and scored on your ass.
What's sad is my favorite thing about our team is it looks like we're Hulk and Wolverine.
Yeah, no, that's the whole point.
And that's about it.
Well, okay, if that's why we're picking these guys, is it because we really just want to play Marvel?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's just keep it real.
It tricks us into thinking we're playing Marvel, but God.
Okay, there's a sweet wake up EX throw.
That's the only thing I saw you do consistently with Hugo.
Yeah. Thanks, years of Zangief.
Heihachi looks so cool until I tried to use him And
do I scumbag you here? Do I not let you get in?
A baby.
I feel like I scumbag you right here. Oh no, there we go.
In comes Wolverine, and then he's gonna die. Watch.
Okay, okay. Why didn't you do that back elbow mix up there like this guy keeps doing? Whenever I see Heihachi play, it's that overhead elbow is the key to everything.
Yeah, my hands don't work that way.
You guys don't know. Okay. Okay, there's a wake up uppercut. And for the people at home, we played these pretty late last night, and we're shooting this really early in the morning. So we don't remember any of this. We just remember the frustration.
Yeah.
So there's that. We lost. I think that's when we said, okay.
Yeah,
let's get away from
that's when I was like, I don't want to pick this guy anymore. I wasted 80 Microsoft points on costume.
Never gonna get that $1 back.
And I was pretty...
Never gonna get that $1 back.
I was pretty bitter about it. And that's what kept me wanting to pick him.
Right.
But now I'm completely over it.
Yeah.
It's $1 I can't get back. Thank you very much, Bill Gates.
I feel like Hugo, the way I play, I need a guy who can at least move around the screen, and he can't. So I'm not officially throwing out Hugo. I'm gonna give him maybe one more week secret work in the lab, but he just doesn't fit my play style, and by that I mean I'm not good enough to use him. Okay, after that we both switched characters. Let's jump right into this one. I went back to Guile, and you jumped in with Paul.
Yeah, I picked Paul.
Right. Now, you said you spent the second half of your week trying to learn Paul?
Yes.
What exactly would that entail in the lab as far as hours go? When you say the second half of the week.
How many hours did I put in training, or just in general?
Just in the lab with Paul.
Between like online play and training, maybe...
18 minutes, 19 minutes.
No, like maybe altogether like 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Okay, well that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Alright, so Team Hair going right now. Against Kazuya, of course. Now, my Guile...
We're playing Trilgoon.
I feel like... Okay, that was a really bad move. I feel like Guile has really good normals. And I like using Guile on point because I get 1, 2, 3 launcher combo in, fairly regularly. But he has no good combos for himself. You know what I mean? His only good combos are gonna end in launcher. Okay, that was crazy.
I think I scumbagged you in just because
I was jumping around for too long.
No, every time we play, you yell at me. Anytime I do a flash kick, run in.
Yeah.
So every hit I think you're gonna do a flash kick, I will run in.
Okay.
Or when I don't think you're gonna do a flash kick, I sit there and you yell at me, why didn't you run in? So
yeah. So one of the things I do when I play solo is I've got Guile and Nina. And every time I do a flash kick, if it's on block or if it's a hit, I call Nina in because I can get some extra hits off it or I can make it safe. So I'm always telling Lang, hey, if I do a flash kick, run in. And there you go, right there. Flash kick came out, no run in. And now my health is, I'm getting low. I'm down to about 10%. I'm down to about, okay, I got lucky. Probably wake up flash kick, didn't come in again. Oh, I'm so mad right now. There's another one, he didn't come in.
Oh, I think this is when, I forget.
Okay, okay, hard tag. Yeah, it's funny. Unfortunately, because of the Xbox, we're not able to play these live. We're watching the replay. But it's probably for the best because when we play, it's just deteriorated into me screaming at you, I feel like.
Yeah, it's basically insults going back and forth. You're threatening to quit after every round. This is the last time I play this game. And I'm like, wait, maybe I should be, and then insert whoever we're playing against.
I remember saying last night that I was going to post a Craigslist ad to replace you. But now that I watch this, I'm not doing any better. Maybe a little better, but not much.
Well, better than me, but not better than last week.
Like that was, I keep doing that launcher, which is so dumb. I stopped doing that after the first day. But last night, I got real stupid. Now, There. Okay, there we go. You came in, but couldn't finish it. Kazuya, this guy, his Kazuya isn't even half as brutal as a lot of the ones I've seen. He's got only 370 BP.
Because he's not like rushing in.
Okay, that was kind of cool though. See, I feel like Paul doesn't have a good wake-up game. He doesn't have any move that's safe like an uppercut or a flash kick.
Yeah, my favorite wake-up move is wake-up backdash. Which is pretty bad. Which is pretty bad.
That was cool. I mean, it wasn't anything fancy, but it worked. Oh man. Okay, you're putting the pressure on. I like that. But this is. Oh, we got so lucky right there.
Oh, I should have.
You gotta do that standing roundhouse. You've been having that. Oh, that was just a so. What a like.
Yeah, that's.
Well,
and it wasn't
what was
terrible.
The thought process there.
Rewind.
You know, I had no video, or I had no video. I had no health, none, and you raw tagged me in.
Yeah.
As he was jumping in. What were you just? I don't know. It was funny last night. Today it's just depressing.
All right.
We switched characters a lot last night, both of us. In this match I jump back to Hugo, and you're using King.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, when I picked King, I had only used him in training mode before this.
Right. But you became infatuated with the knee.
Yeah.
Power bomb move.
Yeah,
right?
the move everybody does is the 4 knees, and it does so much damage.
Right.
Like you can get 400 damage with no meter with King alone. I had to figure it out in training mode, and in real life it doesn't translate.
We're playing a Yoshimitsu who, by all accounts, is low tier. I haven't spent any time using him. But,
yeah, I wanted to pick Yoshimitsu so bad, and I haven't yet.
Okay, what's funny about that is I crossed myself up twice there and messed up the combo because I crossed myself up. So instead of doing Hadouken backwards, I'm doing it forward. And
yeah, I think after watching this guy, I wanted to be Chun-Li.
Oh, and I dropped it. That's a simpler version of it too. So let's see if you have any success with King here. I really don't remember this match. It seems like you're jumping in as your only real way of getting in. There you threw out launcher, probably not a good idea. But
see that knee?
That knee whips, right? That knee whips if they duck.
Yeah.
So you got to figure out a way to combo into it. I know when I go 1, 2, 3 launcher and King comes in, the timing's super strict to hit that knee, right? It seems like it's like maybe a couple frames. Like 2 maybe. Now your life's getting real low here.
And I just I throw out a random cross exchange,
and this just does a ridiculous amount of health. Look at this. Oh man. So we went around.
We weren't proud of it.
Better than last week, right? I don't think we went around last week.
Yeah, you're right.
So you know.
I felt pretty dirty after doing that.
Yeah, I think it might have been. We probably should have saved this episode. Or this match for last, because I think that's the highlight of the night. So again, the only thing I really know how to do with Hugo is the jumping splash, crouching medium into the slap, or the clap, I should say. Like his jab, I know I can low jab, but you can't really hit confirm the low jab into 1, 2, 3, because the launcher will miss. You can hit confirm it once, but you can't mash jab, basically. See, there I stopped. I don't know what I was thinking. But I'm doing some damage. And you came in. Oh, man. So what's the game plan here? Were you doing jump hard to knee?
I'm trying to do jump medium kick to get the first hit to get into the knee.
Right.
His jump medium kick has a weird animation. You have to basically hit him with his butt. See?
Oh, you're trying to cross him up.
Yeah.
Probably not the best punish there. So the guy kept doing, that was his move, clearly. He'd do that helicopter.
Yeah, to suck you in and then
switch out. And Chung-Li can come up with a high-low mix-up, I guess. Oh man, you're getting low on health right now.
Yeah, I think you're probably yelling at me at this point.
Probably.
And I think I'm saying I got it.
Oh, you did it again. Oh, but there's not enough time.
But we won anyway.
We won anyway. Okay. All right. Well, there's a win.
Yeah, disgraceful win.
Is there such thing?
Yeah, I guess win's a win.
Aside from maybe Ryu, Kazuya team, that's a disgraceful win.
We actually thought about that yesterday. We should probably pick these two guys. We couldn't bring ourselves to do it.
I was pushing for Ryu Ken. I said let's both pick Ryu Ken. I bet you we'll win. And then in my mind I was like, okay, when we do the show tomorrow, I'm just gonna scream and rant about how brain dead it is to pick Ryu and Ken. Like a real Fox Newsy vibe too. I'm just gonna scream at you, and if you don't agree with me, well, too bad. I don't care.
It didn't feel right, so we never did.
We never did.
We ended up picking.
Well, we jumped teams again. This time, I go to Nina.
Yeah, you go back to what you were playing with the last couple of weeks.
Right, but I hadn't used Nina all week, and I kind of forgot how to use her. But you threw a curveball in here, and you went Akuma.
Yeah, it feels a little dirty because he's the next closest thing to Ryu and Ken without being Ryu and Ken. We played this guy a few times.
Flip flopper. Yeah, Nubian Chaos. This was, in all fairness, this was Nubian Chaos's B team last night.
Yeah, it looked like he hadn't even really played as these guys.
Right. Well, we played him a couple times, and he wiped the floor with us. Then when he saw that he was playing us again, he came out with B team.
The reason I picked Akuma is because I wanted someone I was comfortable with, that I had played other games with before, and it makes sense. Instead of always trying to pick new characters, I was thinking maybe I should just be guys that I've played other fighting games with.
So you can have some continuity, right?
If we're going back to Street Fighter 2 days, that would be Ken, but I don't want to be Ken. And then every game after that, I think I switched to everybody else.
Let me ask you a serious question. As a young man, did you feel like you had to pick Ken over Ryu because you're an Asian American?
No, I like the reason I liked him because the Dragon Punch went like a quarter way of the screen.
Okay.
That's the main reason
really
I chose him over Ryu. Yeah.
I always picked Ken over Ryu and always felt a little bit racist, even as a kid. But it was only because his back leg kick, where he did the roll, was so much cooler. The throw.
Oh, the throw, yeah.
Then it was just so much cooler than Ryu's. But yeah, I always felt a little, just a little racist for it. And then I picked Guile. And
I hated all charge.
Okay, why am I not bringing you in right here? Why am I not bringing you in? Okay, there we go.
You want to do cross exchange. You think raw tagging is for scrubs.
I don't like raw tagging.
You don't realize that we are scrubs.
Yeah. The way you just said it made it so real right there. I should have run in there.
I'm trying to make Akuma look like Marge Simpson. If you guys didn't get that, I think it looks so cool.
That's because of the pearls and the blue hair?
Yeah.
And the green gi.
It's Marge and yellow skin. It's Marge Simpson.
Okay. Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so lamed him out.
Kinda.
With fireballs.
I mean, time would have run out. We would have won anyway. But yeah, you lamed him out. Again, I feel like he doesn't really have any. He just picked these two guys. He's like, oh, I haven't picked Bison in this game.
Yeah, I think
here's the time to do it.
This is like the third time we played him. I think he saw our names and was like, okay, I can practice a little with some terrible guys.
So you've taken enough BP from these guys.
This is a charity game for us.
So it looks like I'm struggling here. My main poke with Nina are these. They're called flash kicks, and I wish they weren't called that because it's Guile's move. But I think that's those series of kicks right there. The 1, 2, 3, and I'll poke with those, hoping that the guy will start. See, they just usually stop blocking, and that was a bad jump in by you, because I could have done a lot more damage. Oh, I'm punished. Oh, another thing I want to mention. If you guys look down at my gem, selection, you'll notice the girly pink one. And that's because I don't want to tech throws anymore. I don't care what anybody says. It's pretty lame. Let's call it lame. It's not gonna make me any better. It's just gonna make me worse. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm not learning technique that I need to learn for every fighting game that has throws in it.
Yeah,
I'm just like, you know what? I'm sick of getting thrown.
You're just becoming lazy.
Yeah, see, perfect. That's oh man. That he would have thrown me right there. And I'm able to keep on some corner pressure. And if I remember right, I'm thinking I gotta get Lang in to put the last hit on, but what are you gonna do? So there's a win.
It's another terrible win for us.
You say terrible win.
I don't. Maybe because we don't have any progress. Battle rank B, they're being very generous. I say C-. C-, we pass.
It's the H and F. What are you talking about? I say a win's a win. That's what I say.
Yeah, I guess. It's the American way, right?
It's an American, yeah. What's a good loss? Like, you played really well.
Yeah, those are the ones you feel the most discouraged about.
That's commie talk.
Yeah.
This was the 20s. You probably wouldn't be allowed to act or whatever. I don't really remember how all that went down. Anyway, so we have one more character change, right?
Yeah, this is when we wanted to be as close to Ryu and Ken without picking Ryu and Ken.
Right. I remember I'm petitioning us to be Ryu and Ken. And I say I'm gonna be Ryu and you be Ken. So let's mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And you say no. You say, can I be Akuma? And I say no. And then I go, okay, I'll be Sagat, you be Akuma, and we'll see if it works.
Yeah. This is the closest we'll probably be to Ryu and Ken.
Right. This week.
Yeah. I really don't want to pick those guys.
It seems to me the game was built for those guys, though, right?
Yeah.
Well, for Ryu in particular, they gave him that kick, that donkey kick. They made it safe on block. Speaking of safe on block, what the hell were they thinking when they made Relento? He can poke you 4 times with his stick, throw out a low medium kick, and then Rekka, and you can't do anything about it. Like, maybe you can super, because it has a really quick startup. But other than that, you better not try to punish, because he's just going to low poke you again. So frustrating. Alright, so let's see how this goes. Right off the bat, I'm getting jacked.
By this point in the day, I think we're completely uninterested in this game.
Yeah.
We're just trying to play the game.
This was pretty late at this point,
to catch some wins, yeah.
We were getting pretty close to midnight, if I remember right. Oh man. Okay, so you punish with the low, with roundhouse, crouching roundhouse a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like if every time you hit low roundhouse, you hit
jab instead,
you'd be so much better at this game. Oh, that's I can't believe that.
Maybe Akuma's my guy. I kind of like Akuma. Watching this,
yeah,
Akuma looks cool. I feel like I'm comfortable with him.
I think you just like that you made a Marge Simpson.
Yeah, maybe. I could be.
It looks like
I could be Ken, and I can be Lisa Simpson.
It looks like Krusty the Clown and Marge Simpson had a baby and enrolled him in karate at a very young age.
It looks like Groundskeeper Willie at the same time.
Oh wait, I remember this match. Okay, we probably shouldn't have shown this one because this guy sucks, Destroyer Tim.
He was cool at first.
Yeah, he just quit. What's up with that, dude? I hope your phone rang or somebody rang the doorbell, even though I know that's not true. It was almost midnight.
Yeah, I remember this one.
Yeah, is this where you tried a Raging Demon?
Yeah, this is me.
But you don't remember how to do it?
No, this is me trying to gain meter. So
this is maybe the worst TV possible right here. See, this is how I can prove to you guys that we have very little time between when we play the game and when we talk about the game.
Well, I could just say like, we're waiting for him to come back and
Yeah, we were trying to be cool. We're just building meter. Yeah. Well,
That was pretty disgraceful.
is that a bad win?
Yeah.
I still feel kind of good about that. I still feel kind of good about that one, dude.
This was...
Is that bad? It would be like if you were in a real fight on the street and, you know, you're doing pretty good, you know, the guy's hitting you a couple times and he just stops. Would you finish him? Because essentially a hyper move is like picking up a rock or something, right?
I wouldn't finish him. But if he was just laying there, I might reach in his pockets and grab out his wallet.
Pull his shoes off. I'm just gonna take these shoes since you're laying there.
Okay, Gandhi. Let me take Oh man, I wouldn't even do that.
Yeah.
I would have found a way to punch myself in the face. Just so it looked like it was a fair fight, but I still won.
Well, I don't want to end on that note.
Yeah, that was...
I don't want to end on that note.
That was what we call an embarrassing one.
That's an embarrassing one. But we played one more match with Sagat and Akuma. So let's run this one.
Yeah. After feeling flying pretty high on our victory, we decided to roll with the team.
And I think it was, this guy's name is TMP Detroit. Now, if you've ever played a game with TMP Detroit, then you've listened to extremely loud rap music in the background. And I like rap music.
He has his headset on, and we're listening to some underground mixtape from Detroit.
I think it was T.I. I'm going to send this guy a message to watch this, and hopefully he can remember what he was listening to.
We think he's not paying attention the whole time until the very end, and he says something.
He says something. No, okay. I don't want to say what I said. It was about Detroit, and I'm sure Detroit's a lovely city, but I haven't heard anything good about it. And he answered my question that I was asking him, and it was funny because
the whole game he's not saying a word. All we can hear is his music. Like he put his headset on
to the speaker and big speakers
to give us entertainment. And it's throwing me off. I'm not really sure what's going on. It's a little disorienting, but I don't want to turn off the chat because that's how me and Nick communicate when we're playing. Which is really bad when we're playing against someone else who has a mic in, because they know all the moves we're going to do.
Yeah, that's like, funny too.
They're like, I'm going to 1, 2, 3 and tag you in. And one guy was like, all right.
We probably should go to like a party so they can't hear it, but we don't. That's too much work. Me and Lang are inherently lazy.
We're telling people like our moves, and if someone's really quiet and has a headset, we don't know that they can tell everything we're going to do. Next time it was like, okay,
I'm gonna wake up flash kick. I need you to tag in. And the guy is standing right next to me and jumps backward, and I whip the flash kick, and then he'll be like, "Good game, guys." And you're like, "Ah."
Yeah. One guy, he was laughing every time we said we were gonna do something. We could hear it, and we couldn't stop ourselves. Okay, so we lose.
We lose. I was only hardly paying attention to that, but I'm sure Kazuya had a lot to do with that loss. Okay, the ogre, does he seem really cool to you?
He does.
Yeah.
It makes me want to pick him.
Makes me want to pick him.
The thing with Tekken characters, I realized while doing my soul searching, I looked deep within, and I found out there's a few things I can't do. One, learn a ton of moves.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I need a guy with maybe 3 moves max.
40 special moves is tough to take in. And you know what's funny? Like, it seems to me like a lot of them are useless.
Yeah. So I don't want to learn a guy who has a ton of moves.
Right.
And then 2,
I should have ran in there. I should have ran in there. Why didn't you run in there? Okay, there we go. Okay, go ahead.
There's maybe charge characters. I can't use them either.
Yeah, I remember when my very first impression of the game where the charge characters are going to be at a disadvantage. But I don't think so. Vega seems pretty good to me. Guile seems pretty good to me.
Oh, and 3 is the health thing. I picked Akuma, which is counterintuitive to the health thing, but
you stacked him with Fortitude gems, right?
Yeah.
How much of an effect do gems really have on the game?
I don't feel it at all.
Right.
Even the speed gems, I put them on some of the guys just to like maybe hit those combos a little easier, and they don't really work.
Yeah. If anything, they probably just throw off your timing, right?
Well, no, I put them on in training room on King, so I can get that 4 knee thing to hit the power bomb easier.
Right. Well, there you can see Kazuya strikes again. I think that's gonna wrap up this episode. at least we got some wins. Disgraceful or not.
In this show, it showed maybe 50-50 win-loss ratio. Maybe a little less. Maybe it was
a little less, I think.
Yeah, maybe we had like a 1/3. But in real life, I think those might have been our only wins. Maybe we had one more, and we played a ton of matches.
We played 19 or 20 matches last night. I forget what exactly it was. And I was just randomly clicking them. I couldn't remember which ones are which.
And we hit a few of them that we won.
I'm gonna go ahead and go on record as to say all those wins were great.
Okay, if we could only do that every time and replicate it.
Well, if every time, let's say this. Let's say every time you played this game, the guy stopped fighting in the second round. You'd take those wins, right?
Of course.
Okay, well, if you guys are on Xbox
Live, the
Live,
dishonorable thing would have been to dashboard and leave.
Probably the worst thing we could have did right there was let time expire and win anyway, right?
Yeah.
Then the person who's just trying to get this over with.
You probably had to take out the trash. Or
yeah, his mom was probably screaming at him. It's like 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh my God.
We'll be back at the grind in the lab and try to figure something out.
I need a character. It might be Akuma, but okay. This is what I figured out yesterday. Maybe I should just pick a character who's basically going to be in every single Capcom fighting game, or a similar character. That way, whenever a new game comes out, I already know my character. I don't have to do any of this. Maybe I should be Hugo. Maybe I should be Beautiful Joe. Maybe I should be whatever. I'll just pick Chun-Li every single time. It never fails. Chun-Li's in every game. Ryu and Ken are pretty much in every game, and probably M. Bison and Akuma.
Right.
I don't want to be any of those people. Maybe Chun-Li. If Chun-Li's terrible, let me know. Yeah. Otherwise, if that's what you guys do, and that's why we're seeing Ken and Ryu all the time, let us know. Yeah. That way, you guys are like. The main problem is just I get bored of the characters really easily.
Mm-hmm. I think the main problem is a character isn't calling out to me. Nobody's a good fit. There's no character that feels comfortable. In Marvel, it was Hulk. Well, it was Wolverine and Hulk. As soon as I played with those guys, I was like, okay, they're easy to use. They don't have a lot of complicated combos.
Yeah.
I just liked the way they felt, and it was perfect. Even in Street Fighter AE, I started with Zangief and I finished with Guile, and neither one of them felt comfortable to me, really all the way through.
Yeah, in Street Fighter AE, I
chalked it up to not being able to do what is that? Focus attack dash cancel.
Oh.
It will. Like into super, I could never. Like I'd pick Ryu. I could never Dragon Punch, focus attack dash cancel forward into Ultra. I could do it sometimes in the lab, but I could never do it constantly. And not being able to do that killed the game for me.
Yeah, because
like, oh, I can't do the best thing.
Because you see all the high level play, and it feels like that is a core
element.
Fundamental of the game, and you can't do it.
Yeah,
it makes you not want to play.
Also, there'd be characters that I'd want to use in Marvel, but I couldn't do their best combo. I couldn't do their best B&B combo, and I'd say, okay, I can't pick them.
Yeah, if you guys have seen our Magneto videos, then you guys know for sure that's true.
The Spencer lost tapes. I'm glad I wasn't recording those at home. They didn't go well. So anyway, guys, we're going to work on trying to find who we want to be. If you guys have any input, we're happy to hear it.
Yeah.
I am for sure. So far, I've got Hugo, Guile, Nina, and I guess I have a Sagat. I'm semi-comfortable with those guys, but not so comfortable with them that I wouldn't drop them for somebody else in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, everybody, the whole cast is pretty much viable for me, I guess.
Well, it seems to me you need a guy who has good jump-ins, because that's the main entry,
that's right. I need a guy who can jump in. Akuma has that because he has an air fireball that can make it safe.
Why don't you just pick Rufus?
He doesn't have an air fireball.
Dive kick is safe on block, though, right?
I feel like you can probably Dragon Punch him out of it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. That might be the only thing you can do out of it. But we're looking forward to see what you guys have to say. We'll be back in the lab for sure this week.
Yep.
And we're really hoping to make some progress.
Yeah, it's pretty stagnant right now for the last couple episodes.
I feel like in the Marvel lifespan, what are we, about a month and a half in to this game? I felt like probably about a month and a half into Marvel, I was much better than I am at this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I already knew that I could pick Sentinel and do pretty good. I haven't found that guy in this game yet. Put Sentinel in the end, X Factor, low M. And everything will be fine. Yeah. I need the guy who has the X Factor low M. So
you need mix-ups is what you need.
I just need super armor. Super armor. I need, and not Hugo. God, why can't I use Hugo? Okay.
That's a question you have to ask yourself.
That's a question I have to ask the people. Again, guys, thanks to everybody who's contributing. We do appreciate your tips and everything. We try to respond to all the comments that we get. And we're looking forward to see what you guys have to say. Yeah,
definitely. Keep us from selling our games on Craigslist. If we don't improve, you guys might be able to buy a used copy or two used copies of the game from us.
Right.
At a pretty good price.
We'll even autograph them for you, just to be kind of douchey.
We'll be completely done with this game.
Be like, hey, do you want us to sign them? No? Well, we already did. I sign all my games the minute I take them out of the package.
Oh, man. Okay, yeah. Well, keep us from selling our games.
Keep us from selling our games. Keep me from breaking my Xbox. Because I go into crazy rages when I play by myself. Usually when I'm playing with you, I'm not expecting us to do very well. When I play by myself, I get so mad. I guess that wraps it up for this week.
Yep.
We're on Facebook, Mash Intervention, Twitter, I'm Ash Please Help. Our website's masherintervention.com. And our YouTube page is YouTube something /
Yeah, I don't know. You're probably watching on the YouTube channel anyway. So just like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, or don't. You know.
Yeah, definitely comment, dude. Let us know.
You can dislike it if you want, but leave us a tip or something.
Yeah.
We don't have any sponsors. Like, we don't really care. We don't have any commercials playing, so you guys don't have to like it. But at least give us a tip. Even if the tip is, go back to Marvel, which we've gotten quite a few of.
Yeah. I miss that game.
I miss that game so much. All right, guys. That's it. We'll see you next week.
Bye.